Good morning and welcome back to Thursday morning on KASA Style. All right, guys, now it's time for today's KASA calendar update where we let you know what's going on in the Duke City. And today we're talking about the Stamp Out Hunger Food Drive. With the help of sponsors, volunteer organizations, and postal workers everywhere, the National Association of Letter Carriers will conduct a nationwide Stamp Out Hunger Food Drive. And joining us now is the communications officer from Road River Food Bank, Sonia. How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
All right, so let's get started. Let's talk about the Stamp Out Hunger Food Drive.
Well, it's an easy way for people to basically help us prepare for the hungriest time of year. Most people think the holiday time frame is a period of time when people are experiencing hunger, and they are. But in fact, summer is the hungriest time of year. So this food drive is really going to help us with the food that we need to make sure we've got at the food bank to distribute in communities all across the state.
Now, why is that, Sonia? Why is summer the time to donate?
Well, you have to think about, kids are out of school, and for a lot of low-income kids who rely on subsidized meals, whether it's breakfast or lunch, they don't have access to those meals during the school time. In the summer time frame. So they turn to our network often to cover those meals that they need when they're not in school.
Right. Okay, so we were talking during the break about the staggering numbers in New Mexico related to hunger and children. Yes. So can you tell us a little bit about
Right
that?
now, Feeding America, our national organization, came out with a report called Map the Meal Gap. They come out with it annually, and it shows that New Mexico is second currently for overall hunger in children. And we're tied for 7th actually for overall hunger. And what that means and what that tells us is that hunger is really still a significant issue in the state of New Mexico. We're seeing slight improvements from year to year in the numbers, but it's not enough really for enough hungry families to get by.
Okay, so let's go over some of the things people can donate. I know we have a nice display here of stuff. So let's go through, maybe we can go through our pantries and pick out some things we can donate.
That's the easiest way to look and see what's in your food pantry, see what you like to eat, put them in a plastic bag, leave them right next to your mailbox, and your letter carrier will pick it up. And it's anything that's non-perishable really, because it might sit out there for a few hours. So things with high protein content, things like peanut butter, for example, canned meats, those are items that we hope that people will donate. Things that make a complete protein, like beans and rice, of course.
Exactly. And the beautiful thing is that the majority of these things are pretty cheap.
Yeah.
So again, Sonia, how do people participate?
It's the easiest way you can give. Just get up Saturday morning, fill a bag with non-perishable food, leave it out near your mailbox for your letter carrier to pick up. They'll bring it back to the post office, and at that point we'll have volunteers and staff on hand to kind of do a basic sort to bring it back to the food bank.
That's awesome. Now, what about if you live in an apartment complex? How would you do this?
So you can always bring it to your local post office if you want, or place it in the area in your building where your mail is picked up or collected every day. But of course you can always bring it to, like I said before, any post office.
And how long is this happening for? How long can we donate these
all Saturday? I mean, granted, if people want to donate food throughout the year, they're welcome to bring it to us at any point in time. But this Saturday, it's really easy and convenient to participate simply because letter carriers are going to be picking it up for the food bank.
Great. And Sonia, what else can we do for the Roadrunner Food Bank here in New Mexico year-round?
Well, we encourage people to volunteer and, of course, give funds too. For every $1 that's given to the food bank, we can distribute 5 meals in communities across the state. So you can visit our website anytime and give at rrfb.org. A $10 gift can turn into 50 meals, for example. And volunteering is very important to us. We rely on a core group of volunteers every year to help us prep food for distribution, and those volunteers do everything from repack bulk items to fill food boxes to sort produce that we get in. And so if you're thinking about ways to give back as your kids are out of school this summer, it's a great opportunity for your family to come to the food bank and volunteer.
Awesome. Thank you, Sonia. And one last time, maybe date, location for the Stamp Out Hunger
So
Food
this
Drive.
Saturday is the Stamp Out Hunger Food Drive, and again, the easiest way to participate: fill a bag with food, leave it near your mailbox, and your letter carrier will pick it up on our behalf.
Thank you. And for all the information about this interview, you can head over to KASA.com. All right, so that does it for today's KASA calendar update. If you have an event you want to let us know about and share with the community, head to KASA.com, click on the local events tab, and then click submit. It is that easy. But before we go to break, let's go ahead and get a look at what's on to KASA tonight.